Welcome, Taurus. This is your weekly focus for March the 4th to the 10th, 2024. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you for being here. Let's turn right to the cards. Okay, underlying energy. Underlying energy is the Hierophant. You're strong, you're capable, you're determined, this is a time when people could come to you asking you for advice, for answers, to tap into your wisdom in some way. You're very grounded this week. You're very diplomatic this week. You're very spiritual this week in many ways as well. But I think people are gravitating to you as a leader, as somebody who will give them the information, be truthful, be fair, be honest with them. They need somebody like that in their life right now, and you are the person for that, perhaps. We have the King of Swords, the King of Swords. So you really have your eye on the prize. There's this kind of serendipity kind of energy around you, pushing you into, just going after what you want. It doesn't matter if you're starting a rebellion or you're disrupting things. It needs to be a certain way, and you are set on turning it in that direction. We have the Judgment card. There's some kind of reward coming in here, absolutely, for you, for the work that you've done to this time. It's also a time to really step up to the plate and raise the bar on yourself when it comes to what you need. You're kind of closing some chapters in your life so that you can allow some rebirth to happen, perhaps. We have the Lovers, really having a passion, falling in love with, a dream, a desire, something that you want to step into. This could be a relationship. This could be a new money stream. This could be your new ideal self, right? You see yourself 30 pounds lighter or whatever it might be. We have the Four of Wands. So when it comes to work, when it comes to career, I think there's some kind of partnership being made here, or a partnership that you're already in. And that could be boss-employee kind of relationship, but it's about celebrating the little steps that you take each and every day. Celebrate the little I get the flow. I see. It's really kind of hard to describe, but I see how there's this energy swirling, and it's not like like a tornado or anything. It's just this beautiful foggy misty swirl around you, and it's kind of bluish in nature. And I think it's about appreciating, respecting, growing those relationships a little bit deeper within the job setting, within the career setting, within any kind of partnership setting. That is probably a very important thing, and knowing that you're working for a common goal, knowing that you are, and celebrating that fact in some way. Two of Pentacles, make a decision. Doesn't matter what you do, just make a decision. It doesn't, because the paths are very mirrored, even though they may not look mirrored. Maybe you are looking at a new job and you've got a couple of offers, and one is saying that you'll have the perfect hours, but the pay kind of sucks. The other one says the pay's really great, but you're not going to like the hours, kind of stuff. But essentially they lead to the same place. The important thing is not to dismiss one or the other or both options that are coming at you. And I think there's some kind of options, some kind of decisions that you can be making. Something could come out of the blue actually and present itself to you. And this could be an aha moment, an epiphany, to create a new money stream in some way, to step into some kind of challenge or promotion. Maybe it's time to ask for that raise. That could very well be. I feel like there's a lot of action happening here, and I think also where you didn't feel that you were worthy of any kind of greatness, or that, oh well, you played a part, but so did everybody else. You kind of, you humble the situation or something. That's time to really embrace the strength of who you are and to acknowledge just what you bring to the table, and to not underplay it in some way, and not, kind of take your own talents and abilities for granted, or what you bring to the situation, what you bring to the table. I think that's kind of important here. Three of Pentacles, you essentially hold the paintbrush to your tomorrow. You are painting the pathway forward. So it's with each brush stroke. So it's about each step, and making that list, and checking the things off that you need to do on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, to get you to where you want to go. It's knowing that there probably isn't a shortcut, and so it's by showing up consistently and doing the work that needs to be done and giving it your best, okay? Taking your time. Don't rush through anything just to get it off your plate. It's about taking the time to do your very best. We have the Three of Raphael, reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Well, maybe your boss walks up and say, hey, that presentation you did last week? Well, they love you in corporate, okay? Like, I can see things like this happening for you. So, reasons to celebrate. There are reasons to celebrate. There are promotions at hand. And the little reasons, we talked about that with the very first card of the Four of Wands. There is always a reason to celebrate. Just sometimes we have to get a little creative with our thought pattern on what to bring into the celebration. A community of friends. So, if you work for, where there's a group of people that you go to work for every day, they are your friends as well as your co-workers, okay? And to know that there is this maybe it's a family kind of atmosphere, maybe it is one where it could be a family kind of atmosphere if the right steps were taken in the right places at the right time with people. It's about growing together. It's about celebrating together. It's about, I get this celebration stuff for you. Queen of Ariel, mature, practical, generous, and happy. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Practical and wise advice. I think you're the one giving the practical and wise advice. I don't think you are the one seeking it. Nurture yourself and those you love. So once again, it's appreciating the people that work side by side with you, their role and what they play, but it's also not undermining what you do. Okay, and to really bring that into focus of how much you add to the relationships, to the environment, and to the successes that happen on a regular basis. We have the Ten of Ariel, so very soft here. There is so much to be grateful for: financial success, the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. So maybe you are at that point where you're kind of deciding whether or not you want to retire. Maybe it's just the retirement of this job so that you can go into something else. There's much to be grateful for. So look at the things that you do. You get that steady paycheck, or they pay great, or the vacation time is wonderful, or they pay benefits, or whatever it might be. But look at the positives of why you show up every day rather than the negatives. Okay, to grow it a little bit stronger. And there's a sense of knowing that you are worthy, knowing that you are deserving, and it's about, just because these things happened in like the work experience in the past doesn't mean they're going to happen again, because you're wiser now. You have more clarity, you have more understanding, you've learned your lesson perhaps, but there's this thing about walking away from the past a little bit, and that could be switching jobs, but that could just be adding more energy into the job, into the career. We have the Nine of Cups, for love and relationships. So it's about, what do you want within the relationship? This really is about making the wishes and expecting those wishes to come true. It's about allowing the magic to come in and do the magic, allow the magic to work for you. The Tower card, breaking through the glass ceiling, trying something different, trying something new, trying something original. Okay, allowing yourself to, once again, I get that serendipity, throwing in a little bit of serendipity or a little bit of pleasure into the relationships. This could be breaking free from a negative relationship as well. Something that has been pulling you down, something that doesn't support you, a relationship that doesn't do those things. This could be where you are drawing the lines, putting in the boundaries. Maybe even demanding it to be a certain way in your life going forward, a certain way within the relationships. I almost get the sense that, there's been some kind of limiting belief or something that you're letting go of now. And you realize the relationship can be so much more. Whether or not they have to put in the energy or you have to put in the energy, I think that matters on the relationship, which relationships you're looking at and what's been going on within those relationships. But I do see a separation here within some of the relationships for yourself. And we have the Four of Swords. This is about taking care of you, healing you, recuperating, allowing healing in, maybe from a past relationship that did not serve you, or maybe it's bumps in the road in the current relationship. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So it's about raising your energy. If you want love to come into your life, then raise your energy so that you are expecting that love. Okay, and start loving things in your life. Start seeing the beauty in the things that you love in your life, because like attract like, love attracts love. So when you start to grow the things around you in your life, and I love this and I love that and I love this, and you see more things coming into your life to love, to appreciate, to embrace. New love. A person has stirred your romantic feelings. That could be the person you're with, absolutely. So you get this fresh start within an old relationship, falling back in love with them. They fall back in love with you. This is somebody falling in love with you and, trying to win your heart. So if you're looking for a relationship, that is a very strong card saying that it may happen. We also have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So growing the relationships deeper. I think regardless of what you're doing here, there has to be action. There definitely has to be, obviously, a healthy dialogue going on, but there's also action that has to happen here. So the engagement is like, let's try again, or, let's get married, or, let's try working together in this way. Let's try joining, the couples golf league this summer and spending a little bit more time together. How do we deepen that relationship? How do we grow that relationship stronger? We have the Ace of Swords, aha moments, epiphanies, revelations come in this week. So pay attention to them all. Okay, this could guide you in work and career. This could guide you in any area of your life, actually, because this is like the middle of the centerfold, so to speak, where it kind of covers a grand area of everything. Pay attention to what is coming into you, those aha moments. Two of Swords is about making a decision, knowing the decision that, knowing the answer to the decision that's already within you. You will not find the answers outside of yourself under this energy. We also have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is very much about, we really need a healthy ego here. Otherwise, we could be burning bridges. Okay, people are giving us advice, criticisms, and some of it is very good, and some of it we do need to adhere to. But for the most part, it's just their opinion based on the path that they walked up to this point, not a path in your shoes. So know that at the end of the day, your choice is the best choice. Your perception is the best perception. This can also open you up to standing your ground and believing in yourself in a new way and attracting like-minded individuals to walk with you on this path. We've got the Justice card. Okay, so we are in a full moon energy. Cut away what no longer serves you, no longer has value. Okay, prepare yourself to walk forward, putting a focus on your goals, your dreams, your desires. We have the Dolphin. Don't worry, be happy. Once again, we want to invite in that serendipity kind of energy. resilience, rise above the tribulations. Okay, put those things on the back burners, what's not going right, what's not working for you, and really focus on what is working for you this week. I think you will get a lot more traction if you do that. Potential. Think big for your future. Okay, don't undermine yourself. Grow it till it scares you. Okay, and until we meet again, remember, I do love you.